Hello everybody and welcome back here to Gamescom 2011. It has been the site selected to view Dota 2 for the first ever time. And of course the site selected to actually see Dota 2. Well, if you can find one that is still up, then you can actually see this broadcast, guys. There are so many people watching, tuning in. We've seen every single major Dota news site crash. Even Team Liquid crashed. The home of StarCraft 2. The Dota fans have gone nuts over there. It is absolutely huge. But anyway, meanwhile, ignore all that kind of stuff, guys, because you need to know who's actually talking to you. Myself, Toby Wakanabe. I'm here with Slash. And man, we've got one team that's familiar, one team that's not.
Oh yeah, definitely. Both teams have lost their first game. Mineski lost against SGC, and IG just lost against him in a 2 hours match, which we have already casted.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Both of them.
That was fun. We should do that again sometime.
Maybe less longer.
Grand final sound like a plan. Yeah, it's not like a best of 5.
Oh, definitely. Either way, Mineski against IG, both teams are probably bursting with anger because they lost the first game. They really want to win this because whoever loses this one goes to the loser bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's not a good place to be, guys, because once you're down there,
you have an uphill battle to fight.
Yeah. You lose, you're out, you're gone. IG picking up Lich. And did actually hear that because I was actually talking to Holy Master before, and there was actually some problems with Mineski. They actually tried to play Lich and something went wrong. And they actually lost to SGC, which is, after all the results I looked at, that's probably the biggest upset out there. Mineski. Yeah. Like,
I bet other Philippine friends are gonna be really pissed off on that.
They'll be riding in the streets, man.
Yeah, SGC was a replacement team, and one of the last teams to actually
get the beta
it and to get the beta, exactly.
I think they had about for a week and a half before the competition actually started. Yeah. SGC had been playing, where Mineski had been in since like day one of the teams.
Right. So Ancient Apparition being banned out by IJ, then Mineski followed up by banning out Clockwork Goblin, and then Rasta actually being banned, and Mineski respawned by banning out Pagna. First pick Lich, we've already seen it a few times. Actually, Ehome first pick Lich in our last match.
Yep.
And Venture Spirit and Mirana actually being picked up by Mineski. Two very aggressive heroes indeed, and both very flexible as well. Earthshaker and Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage this time around is not banned and being picked up. You might wonder, why is Anti-Mage such a top pick this one?
Well, Anti-Mage is just one of the best AG carries at the moment. Even though we were having the debate, well, the discussion last time about Spectra actually being a great carry, but it's unable to actually do any damage because you can't close up because you're a melee hero. The blink ability, the ability to actually chase down heroes, and you suck the mana out of them so they can't get any ability to escape. So heroes like Puck would just leap themselves out. Weird, for instance, who would want a Shuki, he can't actually do it, and he gets caught, stuck in the mud, and then you find yourself dead. And the amount of damage you do with Anti-Mage as well, completely insane.
Anti-Mage is just one of those heroes who's got an absolutely insane ability. And this as a carry is just great. And also, he's actually got the lowest base attack time of all other heroes. So the more attack speed he has, the more hits he can get in.
So Weaver did come up as our third and last one for Mineski. Weaver, actually surprising that Anti-Mage and Weaver are actually making it through the ban pool. I see heroes like Clockwork as well as Pugna coming out. But like when we looked at the draft, said, okay, this is how the teams will approach this. Even though after the last game, that didn't happen at all. But Weaver, Anti-Mage, not heroes you actually expect to get past the first 2 bans.
Especially since our hero pool is basically reduced so much, so the carry actually becomes even more valuable. Because we've got more intelligence heroes implemented than agility ones, for instance.
I suppose that also keeps no opening too, because if you carry heroes you don't want to ban them because you actually want to try and pick them. You leave them in there. Yeah, we see SK being banned. He is a toothy grin. So our ban so far, our IG have finished, so they've banned out Ancient Apparition. We saw him in the last game. Shadow Shaman, known as the Warcraft 3, Dota World as Rasta, SK, the Sand King, as well as Slider being the last one. Slider being banned out, which is fair enough, because Slider for me is, well, for me he's one of the best initiating heroes in the game of Dota 2, even though that was half actually proved wrong by Tiny in the last game.
That is actually true, yeah. Ehome went for Tiny, but Slider is a little bit more stable, so to speak. He's got that AoE stun. And he's also one of those who reduces armor really hard. So actually a little bit surprised that Balana and Windrunner being removed by Mineski. but instead, IG are picking out Beastmaster. 430 is known to be playing a terrific Beastmaster as of late, and so I'm kind of a little bit surprised that they took out Valana instead.
Kind of thinking right now too, like you remove out, well, Nightstalker is actually an awesome carry. Nightstalker is an awesome carry, but at this point maybe they're just thinking, well, someone's going to run mid solo. I know Dendai has been toying with the idea of Nightstalker solo mid. That is also kind of a ruffle pick. But yeah, just looking at these lives right now, IG, they've got the makings of every single lane. They need one more support hero right now, and they're basically done. While Mineski, you look at their line, well, we got Weaver, he can run solo. Potom can also run solo, Vengeful Spirit support. So it depends. And Potom, the other reason why I say these two can run solo, and this is a big thing for people out there who want to actually enter the world of Dota. If you find yourself on a lane by yourself, and or you, ooh, interesting. Let's rack those up. But yeah, if you find yourself on a lane by yourself, have an escape mechanism. So Potom has the leap ability, lets you get out as long as you're facing in the right direction, lets you get out of trouble, and you can get out. Weaver, Shuki, able to escape. Vengeful Spirit has his initial stun as well. Can get himself back out if that's too much of an issue as well. The VS obviously support. But Leshrac coming up as the 4th pick now.
Actually, we've not seen Leshrac at all being picked in Dota 1. So also another surprise pick, so to speak. Leshrac also, he's got great lane control abilities, and he deals out, late game, he actually deals so much magic damage out even more than some pumped up agility heroes. But on the other hand, he's incredibly fragile.
Yeah, so will have to be supported.
It's definitely going to be supported. I bet this is going to be a tri lane hero. And they actually see the fragility of nearly all of the heroes, actually all of them. Vengeful Spirit, agility hero, Leshrac very fragile, Potom and Weaver as well.
Yeah.
So
tank.
Yeah, they sort of IG counter by picking some of the biggest burst damages out there. So Beastmaster, great burst damage, and one of the longest saves in the game, as well as line. We've seen it with Dax playing close to perfect line last game.
Yeah.
And so line a very good counter to many fragile heroes, because one combo seals your death.
Yeah, basically. It was actually funny to watch like that Lion Tiny just hunt. As even though just by themselves they can get the kill together, it's guaranteed 100% in. As Mineski do only have 28 seconds left of their bonus time to actually pick. As you guys can see, Tide Hunter comes up as our last
hero.
Yeah, it's the tech ability we're asking for. We're still global, well, not global stuff.
I'm going to call Potom soloing mid, Weaver soloing top for Mineski.
Yeah.
And the tri-lane on the bottom.
Being Leshrac and VS. So let's run through quickly. Mineski guys, Woots will be playing as our Leshrac. Nay will be playing as Tidehunter, Vash playing as the Vengeful Spirit. Jules will be Marana, and John will cap off the rest of the Mineski lineup, playing as Weaver, heading towards the top lane. Jal going towards the top lane. DDC will be joining the top lane, so AM as well as Lion heading towards the top. Earthshaker. Am I reading the right there? No, yeah, it's our Earthshaker heading down towards the bottom lane. 4-3-0, should be going solo mid, is hanging back, but he should be. And that leaves Lich as well heading down towards the bottom lane. So we're actually seeing a 2-1-2 split for the moment. But then again, I'm not saying actually wards, is it just early wards? Yeah, it's just early warding for me, yeah. So Lich is going to be solo bot.
Yeah. So currently it looks like it's like many, some of the, for IG is basically the trademark heroes. Not really trademark, so to speak, but they're on the right position this time around. Last game we saw Joe on Pugner, this time he's actually on the hard parry anti-mate. So looks a little bit more like it. Joe actually this time around playing Earthshaker.
AM, careful, blink. Gets himself away, May just sitting on the high ground, dragging that fish behind him. That was going to be a 4v2. Blink level 1 by Anti-Mage. I don't know if he actually leveled out the second he actually saw that.
Begins.
Yeah, probably. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, always go with that timing kind of thing. So heading up towards that top lane. Weaver will be there. He's brought some friends of his. They're not real though. They just make believe.
I think not.
Beastmaster. Also solo mid. Gotta be careful. Leshrac's actually going to come in right now. So it's actually tied as well as Leshrac to make up the middle lane.
Dual mid. This dual mid, while on bottom they actually have bottom soloing bot. Still having a great old time against Sanjay.
It's actually going to work out pretty well for Mineski. Like Beastmaster, he's still on level, like, well, now he pops level 2, so he gets Call of the Wild, so he can actually use his boar to help him farm. But at the moment, he's going to get harassed. They're looking for the stun. Leshrac actually started the animation for it. Now he's caught on the wrong side of the river. He's having to go up. There goes the stun. 4-3 is actually in a lot of trouble. Tyler goes to go for the block. They need to chain up the second stun. Leshrac stun coming up cooldown in 2, 1. There's the splash. And Leshrac is on the high ground. 4-3 just go down. It is hanging down with the hook. And Tidehunter gets the first blood in the mid lane.
Yeah, it's a very, very quick kill there. Just 2 people enough to kill a tanky Beastmaster. Oh, it's definitely a little bit of a positioning mistake by IG's Ferrari. And while on top we have both teams going up to dual lane, so 2 against 1 on bottom though. I'm not quite sure why they want to run this. Earthshaker and Lich, I mean, which of them is going to farm? Obviously I bet Earthshaker wants to, but still, is that enough to actually keep bottom on tap? They can't kill her, can they?
No. There's no way at the moment. Like, actually, I can't take my eyes off the tri lane right now. The stun! AM! Can they hold him in place long enough to blink? It is not fast enough. Weaver gets the last hit. And Anti-Mage goes down.
2 very quick kills there from Mineski. Maybe actually toppling the Giant here, but IG, they're currently not in good shape. They've had a very long game against eHome, that is true. But still, 2-0 for Mineski.
Yeah, IG will definitely be fatigued, and that is one of the big problems too when you play in a LAN environment. Like you can watch the finals going online, and it's just like, yep, I can chill before it, I can relax, I can play in my own area. I don't have to be concerned about being uncomfortable. I feel tired. I was up last night because the anxiety before the tournament's gonna start off. There's none of that, but you and then you. Best team in the world.
Definitely is. Just in the world. Through a time around live actually on step and delay being by the boys I'm talking about. They forcing out, and all of them are lagging.
Yeah, 4 seconds late. It's up to the admins to do it though.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Alright, so the call for it's okay is going to be theirs. Oh, well, obviously he doesn't have a delay. That blink only just managed to escape on the top lane. Good timing there as well, though.
Anti-Mage, he's still very fragile early game, isn't he?
Very, very fragile.
Yeah, he's got that blink, but he's still an agility melee hero.
Yeah. He had to be bounced out. Like, you have an escape mechanism like that.
Oh, it looks like Mirana, she wants to go for a gank on Beastmaster.
Arrow, where's the arrow? Where's the arrow? Where's the arrow? Arrow's got to fly. The longer the distance, the larger the stun, the more the damage. Beastmaster actually puts up, oh wow, the Greater Hawk flies up. Beastmaster with a call. Yeah, Call of the Wild, you can see everything there. The crow
they still want to go it. They still want to go it.
Oh no! That was yeah. That's a big thing. Never
scouting too, but early game is just you reading to hit it and lag being caught out again by both sides.
Yeah, they're gonna have to double check this. They're gonna have to double check this.
I hope they will.
Yeah, back up towards the top lane at the moment. Stun goes on DDC. They won't chain it up. I do like this combination on the top lane though. Vengeful Spirit as well as Leshrac. Like Leshrac, obviously when she pops a Split Earth, or he, I'm pretty sure it's a he. Looking at that face, it's got to be a he. When he pops a Split Earth, it's obviously an area of an effect. Like it goes on a certain area. it needs to set up stuff. The Vengeful Spirit, with there's actually, well, obviously, Leshrax now wanted to prove me wrong and says, you know, I can do it without the initial stun. But it's a good chain of stun, which gives more than enough time for Weaver to do the damage.
What do you actually think of running Titan as a solo mid?
It's, I don't know, man. Level 6, fine. Level 6, fine. He's up to level 6. Now move him out. Now get him out of that lane. Maybe if you want to keep him there a little bit longer, get him a blink dagger up. But the only thing you want for him is the Ravage. Is the Ravage. That's it. In my mind. And then you can change yourself around. Already the mid lane has gone pretty well. You've got Tormented Soul rotating between the top and the bottom, and it keeps people on their toes. Now Titan's actually going to find DDC hanging out here, and they actually... Yeah. And he... Splash. Well, Titan even well, go. That's what... Actually tell me which can...
My hands are tied. You drown in blood.
About not getting to play no matter how hard we try.
Yeah, lag being followed, yeah, I believe it is actually true. So can't really do it.
He actually called that thing got stunned on the top lane. Back down towards the bottom too. Fisher is here. They go look for a kill. Raw goes out, acts as a follow, Bottom goes down.
Yeah.
Good initiation, good roam out from the mid.
This time around, Beastmaster gets the last hit.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna help this guys after being killed one time.
Off with
And they're gonna push this tower.
It is really annoying when you see like carry heroes when they should easily get the last hit and the money and they don't get it. Sometimes it's okay, like a support hero does need money if you want to get wards, you want to upgrade the courier, that's fair enough, and especially early on in the game. But once you hit basically the 5 to 10 minute mark, after that point, everything must go on your carry.
Sometimes, I believe it is like that you just don't have the time in the gang to actually figure out who's gonna get the last hit.
Bottom, little bit of trouble. Bottom leaps a little bit further down. ES Visor. Actors give him a clear line of sight. Jill's still alive. Brings down the power. He actually arrowed a creep. The Beastmaster's bought us the rest of it. Vengeful Spirit wants to get up there and get the stun, but not going to get close enough. And even then shouldn't. There's 3 heroes still down there.
Hero gets the second kill on
Bottom. Oh, tied. Tied. Oh, good, he turned around. I was worried there for a sec, man. I thought he was going to run in suicidal on the bottom. We'll call the bait up. There we go. All the pings come in one big go after the pause. So referee has resumed the game.
And I hope this time around they don't have that lag anymore.
Yeah.
It affects both sides. So
yeah, because they're running off the same connection. So it's not as though it's like an online tournament where, oh, I have lag, you don't have lag. Mid, splash! Massive overkill to get Lion.
Yeah.
But they get him nonetheless. Top lane.
Titan is not a killing spree.
Top lane, a little bit of trouble here for Weaver. Actually, not trouble for Weaver, trouble for Anti-Mage. We're thinking about having a crack. He's already had a pretty big crack at Anti-Mage.
Denied.
But he will be fine for the moment.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So push, Fissure. Try and slow down the push in the middle. The Attic popping off from Leshrac.
Yeah, they're good, but Urshick, he's already out of mana. He's going back to base actually heal up, I believe.
And now Mineski go for a hunt. I think they're going top, man. I think they don't want this anti-mage with any form of farm. He actually has got basically nothing as well. In comparison, he's getting nailed. And now, speaking of getting nailed, wow, that was one hell of a time to get a stun and a blink out, man.
That was just on time. This time around, I believe he does not have any lag, so he actually managed to dodge that stun with his blink. Earthshaker and DD6 line actually coming in from support as well. Sergeant actually getting hit by the neutrals, and they actually killed Beastmaster's Hawk, so they don't have the vision anymore.
Love the fact that Lich is now up here. Lich, who's been down the bottom lane, who's up to level 6 as well. Bottom, in the meantime, never let a bottom free farm. Never let anybody free farm.
They probably think that Bottom she's already been killed 2 times already, so her farm cannot be that good.
Not that good, but you killed 2 times early in the piece.
Dire's
Money
bottom
comes in
tower
later.
is under
Kills
attack.
actually hurt more the longer you go into the game. And Potom is just one of those heroes that she can function on very minimal items. Just needs a couple of levels.
That is true.
And it looks like they're actually heading down there now. It's 3 on the way. Beastmaster's on the run. Stun Sheng. The Lich is back. DDC is Lion. Up at level 5. See a level 3 stun, level 2 Hex. Hex starts it off.
And
Then falls up with a stun. Beastmaster Raw.
A killing spree. Again, 4-3 again in the last hit.
Uh-huh.
He's out of mana, but this is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Rana's getting killed left, right, and center.
Yeah, I don't know about like the... We're seeing overkill from both teams, like the Ravage from Tide, the Raw now from Beastmaster. It was probably fair enough just to actually stop the leap.
Yeah, but I don't know. On mid lane, that kill was definitely a little bit overkill. And
Yeah.
this time around, Mineski, they're gonna go for that mid tower, and I'm sure they will get it. Venture Spirits, Wave of Terror actually spots nobody, so this is a fairly safe tower.
Dire's middle tower is under
That's gonna go
attack.
down. ES as well as Lejar on the
Dire's
way.
middle tower has fallen.
Last hit is
Struck
done.
actually gets the last hit.
Generation.
Extra money for Leshrac. 200 gold for everybody too. Every single time a tower dies, you get 200 gold, man. Unless
Yeah.
it's denied.
He's got 1k in the bank.
Whoa, what is Tide doing? Tide just had this like great idea of running straight towards the tier 2 tower without a team.
Yeah. It's a little bit baiting maybe, because Hyde, he's still very, very tanky. Especially as a solo mid, so actually he does have items up.
Weaver's going top. Just shooking through Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage gets 1 slice off, so there's a little bit of mana. It's not going to be enough. Bottom lane, no, a little bit of trouble. Mirana's going to leap. Mirana doesn't have a leap. Mirana's leaps on cooldown. The Raw, the stuns, the Impale, the 4. Getting a double kill for the team on the bottom lane. Earthshaker gets 1, Beastmaster gets the other.
Yeah. This time around, so IG, they're basically getting the score back. Tipping it more into their favor. Beastmaster starts the ganks, and Beastmaster is definitely, it's easier to get with Beastmaster than with Side Hunter, because you're a little bit, you really want to save the Ravage for a team fight.
Yeah.
But if you don't use the Ravage, you just have a Gush, and that's probably not enough. Jill being very aggressive with the top lane, actually just burning Weaver's mana down, so he can't use Shikuchi anymore.
Yeah, it's been pretty hard.
Radiant's
He's
courier
always,
has
like,
been
Weaver basically is
And
bread
I
and
just
butter.
see the message that they actually managed to kill the chicken of the Radiant.
And a little bit of trouble now. May Ravage goes in history. Sunshine was trying to get back out. 4-3 was there. Starfall goes down. Lich pops the ulti. Pops the ulti. They had to split. They do. May's the only one that actually comes 1 hit from it. Still trying to go out. VS going to come through. Does actually get the hit. And they're going to get 4-3-0 as well. Good look. Maybe enough 5-5, but they did not. For the
to kill the Weaver with DC's help. So it's 7-6. Not very much difference actually in terms of this is that is in top to push
yeah, they're down. That's still a little bit of damage. Bottom lane looks like where they want to do some damage. Mineski down
Radiant's
there.
top
Tide,
tower is
bottom,
under attack.
VS, Leshrac. Well, at least they were down there. Now they said, you know what, we're going to split up the band. Just pull ourselves back. There's another Shaker man. They fear the earth.
Yeah, Earthshaker is a really, really powerful hero, and this time around it looks like it's more of a ganking a semi-carry Earthshaker than the pure support the Earthshaker we've seen last time.
Yeah, I remember the Earthshaker from yesterday. That was good. I also have to apologize too. I put up on my blog that it was actually Koi. But it was actually Roy.
It was Roy.
It was Roy.
We looked at the roster and we saw that Roy could not come because of visa issues.
Yeah.
So Roy basically was playing the Earthshaker.
That's an awesome ES though. He is just one of those heroes that can make or break a fight. Depending where the fissure goes, depending where the ulti goes. The ulti, of course, the more units there are, the more damage it does. As long as it's not ethereal units, then, yeah, stacks, bounces, love it. A little bit of trouble for Weaver. 3 heroes up here.
Radiant's middle tower
He
is
does not
under
want to get
attack.
caught out. Weaver waves and he
He
can't.
does not hate anyone. On him. We.
But he came back out. He attacked.
Why did he attack? Somebody explain it to me. Except if it is actually, it was lag.
That's gonna be the only thing, man. There's no reason. Ferrari 4-3-0. Oh, it could just be tiredness, man. It could be tiredness.
I'm not sure, but I believe it is lag, because why should he do that otherwise? Earthshake a perfect vision actually, to lock everyone in place so they could not engage the second tier 2 tower there.
Yeah. Now down towards the secret shop. We're going to see Lion runs in. Lestrak fingered and dead before the battle even starts. VS puts down the stone splash as well. That's very fast damage coming out from the Tide
Dire's
Hunter.
bottom tower is under attack.
TP support's coming in. Earthshake is thinking about going. He puts the fissure out. It actually locks him in place. Great fissure. Space. Or maybe 5. Going around. But took the damage. Great Lich ulti.
Timing by him. Two of them were left up. Joe and grab. No matter what the Weaver.
Back. Nice into the. Himself. Back. Basic half hour.
Radiant's
Yeah, we
middle
just keep
tower
going,
is
guys.
under attack.
So the unpause comes. The referee wants to keep this game moving. I hope the cable just settles down. Now Invis runes up for the Beastmaster, so might be thinking about bottom lane. Bottom once again. Do you think they want the kill? Quite possibly.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Antimage is back to farming.
Yeah.
He's having a good time. EDC actually just standing next to the Weaver, and it's a battle of last hit who gets it on the neutrals. But Joe on the bottom lane being very aggressive.
Now we're going to see Mineski wanting to initiate the bottom lane.
They want to.
Yeah, can
Makes
they?
my size pick them in his room, but
Tide's ulti's on cooldown.
can't really know the run.
Coming around the rear on the bot.
Oh, and Beast must actually use the Invis rune to get the kill.
I was waiting for the game to actually come from Mineski, and then it just was there from IG. Beastmaster's dead.
Yeah, he is dead. It's just about that basically he traded his life for bottom.
Returns from whence it came.
And Anti-Mage got the kill.
Radiant's middle tower
And
is
then
under
Anti-Mage
attack.
does what he does best.
Radiant
Farm,
structures
man.
are fortified.
And Radiant Structure being fortified because the mid lane's being pressured, but they're still gonna get the last hit.
Radiant's middle tower has
And
fallen.
DDC's line gets the last hit.
It's kind of what I call a glyph in vein, man. It's a glyph in vein.
Oh yeah, Lion's got 1.2k actually in the bank. So he's not looking too bad.
1.2k for him. Arcane Boots on the Earthshaker. He had those about 10 minutes ago. We've seen a Wand Embrace since in 1600. So he's trying to save up for that blink. Sunshine, Mech and Wand. Weaver, who's running out the back. He's actually completed a Vanguard now. And then 1900. So doing the standard Weaver build. Basically Vanguard, Radiance, and then Winra. Winra's not part of the build. It's not an item. Be a cool item though. We should add Winra as an item.
Exactly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Anti-Mage will head down towards our bottom lane. Let's go tier 1 tower to defend. As Beastmaster once again gets the Invis rune.
And we would like a little bit of a gank. He's just bottled it up. He's not used it yet. But Anti-Mage, he's only on half HP. Wild Axe is coming out. The Sleep Wave being cleared very fast. I'm kind of wondering how they want to do this, because Anti-Mage obviously is, for me at least, the superior carry to Weaver. Especially because Weaver has not been getting a lot of gold as of late. So, kind of difficult to say. He gets countered pretty hard by Beastmaster, because even if he gets a BKB like the Weaver last game, Beastmaster can still ulti him, and that's 5 seconds to pound on him.
Yeah. A lot of heroes now accumulating in the bottom lane. There's only 2 that are not. There's Anti-Mage on the bottom and there's Weaver on the top. Because both of them is going to have a great old time. There's no tier 1 tower on either of those lanes for them to worry about. 4-3-0. Splash is there. Fissure actually holding May in place, especially considering Potem was blocking it. And now Anti-Mage blinks in. Titan turned into a chicken that drops down the Ravage. It's got a good roar as well as stun on Earthshaker. Earthshaker does fall back though. Great double stun there by DDC. Fingers down, Vengeful Spirit. Lich pops off the ulti. The split goes. Potem goes down. Lion gets 2. And now May wants to get out. Fissure actually missing on the Tidehunter.
But Anti-Mage, he still has enough mana
Dire's
for blink.
structures are fortified.
He's gonna get one more hit and then blow blink in, blocking it.
Nice work there by May, but it's not enough. Lich comes through with one last frost.
This ice ain't nice.
Lichberry just says, you know what, just make it a little bit faster and just pops it. IG leading this. But Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
Not he's having a time again. He's probably not quite real. He holds back.
Man, just wait.
Ogre actually in that. Great. Maybe one and I'm still.
Either last time being the track's line
Being cool, and hopefully now the lackeys are resolved.
We can hope, man, we can hope.
Uh-oh, Lion purchased a blink dagger. This is gonna help IG Space in ganking that Weaver, or that Potem, anyone for that matter.
The ranging damage, man, the ranging damage.
Yeah.
He's even like saying, I want to be even more aggressive.
The thing that Lion lacks the most is basically initiation capabilities. Because he can't really just walk out to you and try to shape you, because you're gonna just run away from him. You need that surprise moment.
Got the Shrek running up top lane. Everyone's gone for a little bit of a smoky smoke. Yeah, look for a kill on the top. Weaver's also up here at the moment. As the Dire is heading their way up, we're going to see a clash of 4-on-4 while the gank's going to come on Weaver. They're not going to expect the battle to actually come from behind them. Mineski is ready to fight. Weaver, first stun, second stun, third stun. Beastmaster let the roar out at the end of that as well. They had an opening to go. The arrow flies, didn't get anybody.
And Titan being slowed by that Quillbore. Lich actually, yes, he does manage to get in range for that Frost Nova. So Tidehunter, he's in a very, really hard position. Perfect fissure once again. Ravage King, they want to fight this, want to turn this around. But Lich ulti bounced up between Potem and Vengeful Spirit. While Tidehunter, he will go down, dominating. And Lion kills Miranda in the meantime. But the Vengeful Spirit actually managed to TV out on this one. So, good play by her. But apart from that, 3 down for the Sentinel side, and IG gaining 3 kills once again, while the Anti-Mage is still farming.
Yeah, IG are just basically stabbing their foot down at the moment.
Yeah.
But they don't need to push. They don't need to push too hard. Just get the pressure on, force Mineski to come to them, and then win the fight. And all they got to do in the meantime is shut down Weaver. Because Potom is already being crippled. Like, there's
Dire's
been
middle
like shut down
Dire's
early on the
middle
piece,
tower has
and there's
fallen.
actually been crippled, and he's been crippled. Tier 2 goes down the mid 2. And then the bail.
Meanwhile, Beastmaster still farming in the forest. He can do it actually, because his wild axis, just so they can pull another creep can. So it always hits 2 creep cans at his will. This is what you can do if you don't find the target to gank, like now. So IG Joe is actually blinking around and farming up. He's having a great old time there.
Double damage.
Yeah, Venture Spirit denying the double damage room for him. Guess he thought he can go for a little bit of a fun kind of gank around the world. Curry also flying out to go Claymore Broadsword. And with Perseverance, that makes yourself a Battle Fury. And that's exactly what he's got. More fun for the anti-mage. A little bit more damage. A little bit of regeneration as well.
And Betty Fury completed. So this is, he can even farm even faster now. He's got the mana regen to actually blink around all the time, anytime he wants. And it's so easy for him to farm with the neutrals.
Back in towards the move, we see Blue just draw the line. We don't want to go over this point. The wave goes up. And we do see very, very fast fallback there by Weaver.
They need to do that. They want to initiate now. Apparently smoked up Mineski boys. But I'm not quite sure they can fight this. I actually think that IG currently have the edge. Simply line that deals so much damage in a team fight. He always takes one guy out instantly.
Yeah.
Now it actually proves that Mineski's, since Tidehunter, he was solo mid, but he didn't go for a gank. So actually, we see the effect now. Tidehunter does not have a great ability to do anything. He blinks in, but we've actually just Shakuchi's around.
Man, they want to go. First stun goes in 4-3-0. Flash went out as well. There goes the Ravage. He's only gets 2 of them. DDC's actually a little bit of trouble right now. A lot of damage. Weaver gets the last hit. The Litality does an awesome job. 3 kills. Make it a 4 with Earthshake and make it a genocide.
Complete team wipe. They managed to take out Line, but during that wave they just lined up perfectly for Lich to hit everything.
Oh,
and,
man.
This is going to be a tier 2 tower and a complete team wipe.
Yeah, I'm going to go tier 3, man. I reckon
Radiant
they're going to have time.
structures are fortified.
Maybe. If not, they will rotate another. Actually, no, they have
Radiant's
to
middle
fall
tower is
back.
under attack.
The bottom's falling is going down. They lose their tier 1 there in just a moment.
Can you actually believe Sancheng was
Radiant's
in
middle tower
13
has
of
fallen.
all the 21 kills involved?
Dire's bottom
He
tower.
was in
Dire's
17
bottom
involved. He
tower
killed
has
7,
been
died
denied.
once, and had assists in 10 of them.
Always there, man. Always there. And always with amazing ultis as well.
Absolutely amazing. Very, very good play by them. And now we see the effect of Joe's Battle Fury. He farms so fast. It's so easy for him to farm up.
Yeah. Farm, take a little bit of damage, regen up. I'm all good, man. I'm all good. And get back out the fight. See me just hanging around. 3,100 gold for him right now. And it's Roshan time.
It's Roshan time. And I'm not quite sure. I don't think Mineski, they're expecting it. They don't have a ward there. They have no idea that they're doing it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's only 1 ward hanging on that bottom. Now we're going to see Vash come in.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they do have a ward. There's more
Roshan
wards
has
there for
fallen.
sitting on the high
Dire's
ground,
top
but
tower
they're not
is
there
under
in time.
attack.
Yeah, Anti-Mage picked up Aegis of Immortal. And now they have a very, very easy time actually to push in. Arrow actually flies out and manages to hit Sancheng on the head. But it does not matter that much.
The arrow flew past the rest of the RG side. Be like, yeah, we're going to stun. Can't initiate. Damn it.
And smoke pops up. They're going to go for a little bit of a gang. They're actually going to search for somebody.
Yeah, Lashrak.
Lashrak actually, he spotted up the TP squirrel.
Yeah, but he hasn't used it just yet. They're moving in. Lashrak isn't moving out yet.
TP out. Why is he not TPing?
The Greater Hawk is here.
It spots him.
And
It spots him.
this is his
Bye
dead.
bye. Somebody explain to me why he did not TP out.
And Weaver's now completed Radiance.
This is definitely going to help them. But Weaver still, he's getting disabled all the time in the fights. There's too much stun.
You got a stun, you get a disable. That's why I really like Lion. I'm happy to really see Lion back as well. line with the ability to stun, the ability to actually basically stop him in your tracks. You turn to a frog, man. You turn to a frog. Then the mana drain and big burst damage as well. He's a great all-round hero.
He is. He's single target. He's got no AoE presence apart from the tail. But that's already enough.
Radiant's bottom
Tier 2
tower
tower should now take a fall.
Yeah, he's also using his illusion to tank up the tower. And it will follow suit. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they actually want to go on to the base, but they're falling back now.
Yeah, they needed anti-mage to help with that.
They're probably just waiting. They want to get the initiate off. Lil Dine's got a blink dagger.
Anti-mage just bought a Reaver. Alright, so now, add yourselves in, boys and girls. Tier 3 towers on the menu for IG. Then their full team here. Altair goes out from the Vengeful Spirit, Weaver Wave. Little Scarabs. Gotta kill them off before you can advance.
But they kill him so fast, it's insane. Joe's got so much HP now, and he's still got an Aegis. He's not afraid of going into it.
Yeah, they're just gonna nail down the tower. Small stun, but he already blinks away. So he's fine. ESC, jump blink up, DDC.
And
Weaver's dead.
Take on Weaver. You have a radiance, but you have no HP.
Yeah. So I think Vanguard.
They're doing it perfectly right. They're doing it absolutely perfectly, and Joe's got the Heart of Karas completed on him.
Radiant's bottom
And Jill's
tower
trying to
is
fall
under
back.
attack.
And 3 slices, enough. Side that he can ravish, but what does it matter? Antimate just
Radiant's
goes in.
bottom tower has fallen.
He just blinks in and just sucks all the mana out of
Radiant's
Side
bottom
Hunter.
barracks are under attack.
And then of course can easily pop the ulti, man.
He doesn't even need to. He has not done it. This is bottom
Radiant's
racks, and then
bottom
maybe
barracks
just
has
rotate
fallen.
mid
Radiant's
and
bottom,
continue
Radiant's
it.
bottom
Yeah, they
barracks
should.
has fallen.
Especially with the Aegis. They actually had to head back in towards their mid lane.
Yeah, Chinese things, they're all playing very, very safe. So this is probably why they're not doing it. But just how do you come back from 1 racks down against a Chinese team?
You don't. Or you try very, very hard, or you're Chinese yourself.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to wait mistakes. Wait for mistakes, and this is just really difficult when you're fighting against Chinese teams. They rarely make any mistakes.
Yeah. But then again, like Mineski, like they've been having a bit of a rough time in this tournament already. Like I don't think they've really managed to find a stride at all. Especially after their first game, SGC being the replacement team taking them out. That was yeah.
They're pretty harsh on them. They had a good start in this game, but they threw the advantage a little bit away. They did not kept pressing the attack. Antimage had 3 from the 3 all the time.
Things to go back and review, because all these VODs you can actually review to be uploaded to the YouTube channel of Valve's. So they'll all be available over there. I don't know what the exact channel actually is, but I do know they'll actually be available for you up on YouTube.
Actually interesting to see what items Lashrak is going for. He's got 4 braces, Ogre and Strength Threads. So he's going for full tank ability, but still not enough. Antimate just slices him down in 2 very, very easily. Together with that initiation that Earthshaker currently got now too, it's really hard for them to fight. They can't climb up. If they want to gank one of those guys, Earthshaker's gonna blink in, and an Akasem is enough. But they want to go there, they're going for smoke on top. And maybe they want to take out Antimage here, but it's not possible. He's got half of Taraz, he regens up, and he can just blink out if he needs to. 2 support heroes also waiting in the vicinity, so it's a wasted smoke, so to speak.
They get try and flank though.
Yeah, they're gonna go around and try to probably take out the support hero first.
Whoa.
Joe actually spots the Tide Hunter. And now, yeah, Vengeful Spirit is in it. Shot by a wonderful fissure. And mega kill by Joe. He's just gonna slide that one up. And yeah, this is just even Lashrak is actually getting buying so much strength, but it's not enough. Tide Hunter, he can't do anything. Triple and Wicked Sick for Antimage. And this is probably GG.
Yeah, man, this is getting to the point where you gotta go, okay, IG, they have everything going for them. It's 11 to 27 right now as far as kills go. They got the farm, they got the initiation, they got the map control.
Antimage is too fast. It's just, Weaver is not even close to being his match.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like Anti-Mage is going to be part of this mid fight.
So,
Creeway's going to spawn in a couple of seconds. They want to try and defend this siege creep. So ES just starts to take up a little bit. Fissure, Axe, Stun, and now they're going to take the tower.
Yeah, it's just 4 of them pushing mid while Antimage is still on
Radiant
top.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, and Antimage is so... Even if they don't do any damage in the mid, they're still going to get tier 1 and tier 2 tower gone.
It does not deal any damage to him. He's still got the Aegis. They can't kill Antimage.
Here we go! One hit, 2 hit, Antimage got one, Lion got the other, and there goes the Ravage. Now gets held in place by Tidehunter until he gets blinked away, and Antimage actually manages to escape there. Even though he still has that Aegis Immortal, mini stun, or big stun, underneath Jules, manages to actually leap away to safety. Sunshine on the retreat.
Sunshine actually brought back in the game. Antimage blinks back in, but...
Stunned.
Yes, but he's not afraid of it. He's probably going to kill that Tidehunter.
Be afraid of Vengeful Spirit Stun, but yeah. Not afraid of anything else. Weaver's actually in a pretty bad position right now. Actually, maybe good position considering the life of everybody here. They're searching out, Antimage is coming in. Axes, Fissure, Stun,
What a prediction! What a prediction there once again. And Potom, you don't want to be in that position. She's sleeping, but she's not even close to. Antimage is already godlike. There's not much you can do.
Mid push will come, Lion buys back.
He doesn't even need to, but they still do it. They want to finish it.
Yeah.
Because of the time rating.
Yeah, because you want to be able to win these matches faster.
Exactly.
Especially after IG's first match. IG losing that match, but they actually gain points for doing that. Bash goes down with Earthshaker once again, just blinking right on top.
It's really easy to
middle
do.
barracks are under
Hit
attack.
barracks and they're going to rotate top.
Radiant's middle
Or maybe just go for the
barracks
storm
has
straight away.
Yeah, they could do either.
It's up to them really. Blinks in, hit. Fissure enough time. Just because before even he gets out of it, he dies. Before he even gets out of the stun. There's around 3 seconds you have. So much damage. Yeah, they're going to go for the burn straight away.
Yeah, GG goal comes down from Bash.
Yeah, but unfortunately they still need to finish the game because this is the group stage. They need to finish it.
So now, IG, they stay in. They must finish it. They must finish it faster. Without this game being done, it doesn't stop until the end. Doesn't matter with a GG call. The time rating is just as important as the win right now.
Radiant's Ancient is
They're still enjoying getting the kills.
Yeah, they're still doing the kills, but now they're hitting on the throne and this is over now. This is now formally
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Yeah,
and they finish the game in 38 and 25 seconds.
Yeah, so basically, something to learn from that.
If you have an advantage against Chinese team, use it.
Don't lose it.
Okay, I know it sounds actually pretty easy to do, but
it's kind of hard to, like, Mineski did actually pretty well up against IG. We're talking about IG here.
yeah,
Like, Mineski should feel no shame whatsoever at this point.
that is true.
Yeah, because
Of course, they're a little bit sad because they're moving into the losers bracket, but they still have a chance to fight on. I mean,
Yeah.
they had a tough group.